Hey guys, Andrew here, Chicken Ball Pod. It's about 8 hours now since the Spurs Newcastle match. It ended 1-1. Took me a little while to feel like actually posting this, so that I wasn't just screaming at all of you into my phone right now. But yeah, I mean, I'm usually the first one to criticize guys like Winks, like Sanchez, like Dyer, because I often think they're average players on a team with higher than average aspirations. But what was so disappointing about today and the result was the fact that literally every player for Spurs played well. Winks, Dyer, Sanchez, the subs, Lamella and Dombele, Mora played well, Bergwijn played well, and to lose the game like that on such an awful decision. I mean, you even see Steve Bruce talking about it after the game, admitting, we're happy to get the point, but this is disgraceful. And then you see players from other teams, coming out and saying that the game is gone. I mean, that's what's so disappointing about this. Maybe if you want to look at it another way, should Spurs have closed the game off earlier? Sure. We probably should have buried 4 or 5 different goals, but we also deserve to run this game out 1-0. And I was thinking just before the match ended, this is the most enjoyable game that I've watched for a long time, despite the fact that it was 1-0. Everybody played well. It was nice to see that we didn't just have to counterattack. Like, we actually possessed the ball really well today. Lo Celso was good. Son was good. I'll get to that in a second. Kane, of course, was good. Like, everybody played their part. Like, it really looked like things were really starting to take shape. But now you also hear that the Son injury, hamstring. I mean, hamstrings can be anywhere from a couple of weeks to 6 months, depending on the severity of it. At first, when I saw that sub, I thought it was just maybe being saved for the 2 matches later this week, but apparently that doesn't look like the case. Anyways, I also kind of wonder, at what point do the Daniel Levy's of the world, even the Abramoviches, the Glazers, when do some of the owners actually stick it to the Premier League and say enough is enough? These handball rules are just not working. It happened in the game last week, where we saw Doherty get that handball when Spurs were up 5-1, again with his hands basically behind his back. And then today you see Dyer getting pushed in the back. Not to mention the fact that the foul on Højbjerg was brutal. It's just really sad to see that a really, really strong match by Spurs ends like this. Anyways, it took me a while to kind of piece my thoughts together, but curious to know what you guys think. Give us a subscribe. We'd love to hear from you guys. I'm Andrew for the Chicken Ball Pod. Thanks so much.